I was on the main flotilla vessel, which was called the Family Boat, with Greta Thunberg. And like 3 or 4 days into the mission, we were sailing from Barcelona to Gaza, carrying humanitarian aid to create a humanitarian corridor. A few days into the mission, the wind is really strong, right? There's like crazy storms on the Mediterranean Sea, and Greta's hat blows off the boat. And I put a little post out on my social media saying, hey, Greta lost her green frog hat, which she's so iconic for. Can anyone help us find another one? Not really expecting anyone to respond. We arrive in Tunis, where we stop for a couple days to like fix up the boats, pick up a few more volunteers, and there were thousands of people on the beaches waiting for the flotilla to arrive. Tunisians are super passionate about Palestine. They're some of the most incredible people I've ever met. So there's thousands of people on the beach, and myself, Greta, the flotilla kind of group get off onto the beaches, and we're trying to make our way towards the city. And through this crowd, I see all these little families that are making their way to the front, and they're all got these like green frog hats that they're trying to give to Greta because they saw that she'd lost hers. Some of them they've bought in stores, some of them they'd like hand woven. By the end of that afternoon, Greta just had like a head full of like green frog hats. She gave me one, and for me that story is beautiful because it speaks to global solidarity. There's a much bigger idea there, the idea that we come to each other's need in our time of vulnerability. It's exactly the same reason why the flotilla functions the way it does, right? 44 country delegations. This is a group of people from around the world that are saying, holy moly, governments failed us, the United Nations failed us, world leaders didn't uphold international laws that you've told us for our whole lives are so important. You've promoted human rights until it actually mattered. And they've said, we're going to take care of matters for ourselves. All these individual countries have come together like a thunderclap and said, we're going to deal with this. We're going to deliver humanitarian aid. So in the same way that Tunisia came together for Greta to bring her green frog hat, I think the flotilla is a representation of the world coming together when nobody's helping Gaza.
Normal citizens too.
Everyday people.